The unemployment numbers for August are out, and they show a higher number amongst visible minorities. Some business owners were shocked by the numbers.
Me personally, I know a ton of black business owners and a ton of black people who are working. So I've never heard that before.
Sage Holder believes minorities are not given the same opportunities to prove themselves.
You got to put people in positions of power that are more open-minded, more younger, understand the differences when it comes to like hiring and the type of skills that people bring and the type of perspectives that they have.
Stats Canada told Global News more local data will become available in the coming months. Cubino Oduro, Global News, Montreal.
I'm going to continue to preach this, guys, because it really does matter. It really does matter. You know what I mean? If you want control, if you want change, if you want something that represents you properly and it doesn't exist, you got to create it. That's the only way, bro. That's the only way. We started here, man, with a good relationship. That was it. And now you see a full shop that's owned by us. You know what I mean? So it is a process, guys. It's a process. But it can happen, and it will happen if you want it to. You know what I mean? Like, you think this makes sense to people who come in here off of this street? Do you think this makes sense to them? No, this makes sense to us. This is what we're about. This is where we came from. You know what I mean? This is where we came from. This is what we graduated to. And this is the game we play. You know what I mean? Like, there is no doubt that we're going to lose some more. You know what I mean? Just even with Corona, that was an experience, right? And we learned from it, though. We learned from it. And you're not going to see us stop playing to win. That just won't happen. You know what I mean? So if I had to tell you guys how to do this, okay, I'll break it down into a simple formula. So the first thing is you have to grind, okay? You have to grind. That's one thing you have to grind. So when we started this, 25-8, that was it, 25-8. You see that? 25-8. That looks like a clock, no? We didn't stop. We didn't stop, but that was the only way to start. That was the only way for us to start. Then we move on. You got to stack your bread. If you don't save your money to build something bigger, it will not happen. Okay? Simple, simple. Then we'll go in here. No light in here, but then you got to invest. Now you see all this art coming, you see where it comes from. You got to invest. And when you invest, you have the potential to create something like this. And you know what's crazy? Is then you can create something like that. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it doesn't make sense to have a clothing brand if it doesn't make money. But you got to create things that give you the opportunity to do the things that you want. When you see we got an online academy right now, we're going global with it. We're going global with it. We're trying to get people money all over the world. You know what I mean? Including our city. You know, it takes time. It takes time. Everything takes time. That's why we've been from the get-go. That's why it's been 25-8, guys. From the start of Damps, it's been 25-8. If you see our logo, from the get-go, it's been Damps 25-8. That was the only way for us to get to this point. You know what I mean? We didn't have the money to get up here, so we had to put in the time. Once you get the money, then you put the money up and you save your time. We want change, right? We want change. So you got to make sure you're working with the right people. You got to make sure you're working with good people. And your mentality, you know what I mean? You got to figure out how to create for others. That's what ownership is. That is what ownership is. It's not being a boss. It's not making a lot of money. It's how do we create for others? You could do this, you know, and we're out here doing this our way. You know, everything in here. The beard oil, us. The hair fibers, Boost hair fibers, us. The conditioner, argan oil conditioner, us. The beard balm, us. The texture spray, us. We got more products. We got products for days. You know, there's just so much stuff we could go through. But we play to win, we learn to lose. We don't forget that. Just know, guys, this started in a really poorly lit bedroom. It's possible, guys. It just takes time. It takes patience. It takes being consistent, and you can get it 100%. And the thing is, you can get it your way. You can get it your way. See, you guys, it's not the easiest thing to teach, honestly. It's hard to teach as you're going through it, period. But just know it's possible, guys. Just know it's possible. And if you don't believe it, just keep following us, because it's going to keep getting bigger, keep getting crazier. You better believe that.
Dams. Dams.